Well, hey everybody, it's Jeremy J coming at you on another outdoor adventure. As my health has been coming back, I'm doing more and more hikes, more and more trails here in Utah, and there's so many of them. And so I'm just out doing another one. This one happens to be just a little trail in the city I live in. And I enjoy doing these and getting out in the sun and getting out in nature. There's a recharging effect that occurs when you get outdoors and you feel just the nice air and the breeze and the sun. And I think getting outdoors is a key component to feeling well, happy, and healthy. And I'm doing today's video to talk a little bit about the mind and the way our minds can play tricks on us, the way our minds try to can not serve us, the way our minds can serve us. But ultimately, the mind is a very fascinating thing. We as a human species don't quite know that much about the mind. We know some things through experimentation and examination, but I don't think we truly know what's really going on in this thing here. And I think our minds in many situations try to create things based on our past experiences, and the challenge for each of us is to use our minds and to be able to transcend our past experiences. Transcend our past experiences. So if you're in a situation that's difficult in your past, and that was hard, you now have this module in your brain of that experience. So when you encounter a future experience like that, chances are you're going to use what's in your mind there. And this is really important. This is what keeps us alive as a species. If you are many hundreds of years ago saw one of your tribe mates attacked by a tiger and you were not prepared, you might say, oh wow, like my tribe member got killed by that tiger, we better find a way to not let that happen again. And so you might create a spear or a bow or something like that. And so now you're prepared for the experience. And so the mind serves us in that way, protects us by helping us learn from the past. But similarly, or in another way, the mind can be harmful because that same experience with that tiger can now haunt the tribe. They walk on pins and needles. Their whole flow is now destroyed because they're afraid of this tiger that might come and attack again. And so the mind can hurt you through the fear it creates from past experiences, but it can also help you by having you create solutions in order to combat that which has happened in the past. And those of you in your experiences, particularly through the ascension experience or a twin flame experience or any experience in the past which is just hard or frustrating, it can be very easy to be held hostage by that past experience. I certainly have been held hostage by my past experiences. I mean, 39, I'll be 40 in December. I'm still a growing young man, and I'm still working on my own self, on my own past experiences to have those experiences serve me rather than hold me hostage. And by hold me hostage, I mean the experiences I had as a child that were not pleasant. Making sure that I take the good from those experiences and the positive things I can do with my daughters, and I apply that, and I focus on that. And then whenever I am in a situation where I feel the negative experience of my childhood affecting me, I have found that the best way you can combat your mind, stop your mind from hindering you, is in the moment when you're having the fearful thought, the destructive thought, if you're feeling insecure, if you're feeling troubled, to just stop and say, I feel troubled. I feel insecure. I feel weak. I feel needy. Whatever it is, just say it. And like honor that feeling within yourself, because your body is a pretty miraculous thing. Your body's trying to protect you. Your mind is trying to take experiences and protect you. And so just say, wow, I'm grateful for this marvelous thing called my body. Hang on a second. There we go. I'm grateful for this marvelous creation called my body, that it can take patterns and things and help me and protect me. So I'm grateful for that. But then recognize what's going on and say, okay, it's not really serving me. I don't like feeling afraid or insecure or weak or terrified or whatever it is you're feeling. But allow yourself to feel it and say, okay, I feel this way. And you might even want to verbalize that to someone, especially if you're talking to someone or you have a best friend or you have a journal. Just write it out. Just say, yep, I feel insecure about this. Maybe you're going in for a job and a couple years ago you had an interview that didn't go so well. So now that experience is coming up because you got another job interview. Just recognize it and say, yeah, I feel insecure. And then say, all right, brain, you're going to help me. You're not going to hinder me through this. Say, because I feel insecure, why? Why do I feel insecure? What can I do about it? Focus on the solution to the problem. Your brain will help you. And your brain may say, yeah, you need to go study this, and this for about 12 hours before you'll not feel insecure in your interview. And until you do that, you're going to be insecure. So you have two choices. Spend the 12 hours studying and being prepared, or don't. And then you say, thank you, brain. Thank you for assisting me in that way. I will go now do this studying. And you have the choice, ultimately. You have the choice in the situation. I found that all things that go on with me, all thoughts and feelings I have, there's always a reason. Either I'm not prepared enough, I'm not strong enough, I am not the person I need to be for it, whatever it is. There's never just, yeah, this is how it is and you can't do shit about it. Nope. There's always something you can do to correct a negative feeling you're having. And that's the beauty of the mind. And you can just take time each day and say, well, here's the things I don't like that I'm feeling. You know, I kind of feel sick. I felt sick, incredibly sick, for about 4 or 5 months. And, you know, I'm still healing, but I'm quite a bit better than I was. The fact that I can even get out here and do this hike and video is like pretty darn cool. Like it's kind of miraculous in my mind, because I felt like I was on my deathbed, 4 months ago, 3-4 months ago. And here I am walking around. I was running yesterday. I was sprinting up the stairs. I was running really fast down the hall in my condo. Like, I can run, not just jog, y'all. I can run now. I'm talking about not just casual run, but I can book it. And that blows my mind. But my brain did a similar thing to what I just told you. It said, yeah, you kind of need to eat fresh, organic, plant-based and have super positive thoughts and heal yourself that way. And it's going to be one of the hardest things you've ever done, because you're used to eating whatever you want. So you have a choice, do that or die. I was like, damn, like, how harsh, but at the same time, how awesome that knowledge just whoosh, came to me as I said, I want to live, I want to be healthy, and that was the answer. I didn't read that answer in some online article. I didn't read that answer in some magazine. That answer came to me just through like the power of intuition and drawing upon the power from within. I think there's a power within each of us to draw upon answers that are greater than each of us. So this is the power of the mind. I see so many people struggling in twin flame situations. It's so hard, so difficult. The other person's an asshole. This is an opportunity, you all, for you to use the power of your mind to grow and become more than you were. Take that. That's what the experience is here for. To be used as a growth, to be used as a catalyst for you to become your true and powerful self. And you have the gift of having that experience to bring about that change. Most people don't have that. And so you're lucky. You should be grateful. Be super grateful. So this is Jeremy J on my another hike in the wondrous trails and paths of Utah, saying I'm super grateful for my health, super grateful for life. And I'm gonna sign off now and walk a little bit further, and we'll see you all in the next video.